What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Philly Flipper live channel with me, Paul, aka the Philly Flipper. And today it is Tuesday, something. Today is Tuesday, March 29th. A couple days left in March, and my weather in Pennsylvania just forgot that, because yesterday we had like 22-degree highs. Today we have like 30-degree highs. It is absolutely freezing here, and April right in the corner, and it doesn't feel like it at all. So it is freezing outside. It is also pretty freezing in my eBay store because I only have 17 sales since yesterday. It is all on eBay. I did not get one sale. Well, let me check before I lie to you guys. Yeah, I didn't get one sale on Mercari, Poshmark, or Facebook. It was all eBay yesterday. You don't have to look at eBay on an every single day comparison to evaluate how your store is. If you look at it every single day, you might get discouraged pretty easily when you have a bad sales day, then you have a great sale the next day, and it's going to be a roller coaster. I look at it usually by like a 30-day period and assess it based by that. And March was very slow for me, unordinarily slow for me, so I have to now look at what happened in March and adjust that into April. And my biggest thing that I did in March was I put aside cross-posting. I focused more on just listing on eBay. I focused more on listing locally. I focused more on growing both of my YouTube channels. That cross-posting took a side seat. And at the end of March, I realized that that was hurting me quite a bit. So that's why I started training my sister to cross-post. And she said she's going to start today. So Tanya, if you're watching, I hope you're cross-posting. So that will help quite a bit if she starts today and starts putting these things onto the other platforms, which I will hope then will result in more and more sales and make April a better month than March. Enough yapping, right? Let's see what sold. First, I sold another Garmin navigation system, and it is going to a South American country. I think it's the third or fourth one now that is going to South America. People love their Garmin's there. Oh, I don't have this country. Sweet. That's what I did. Let's go to Peru. And see, I have Brazil, Uruguay, Argentina, and Chile. And now Peru is going to join the mix. But I didn't give you guys an update on this board in a while. But see, I got Botswana here. I sold some shoes to Botswana. That was cool. I got Italy joined over the weekend. Japan joined over the weekend. Philippines joined over the weekend. Besides that, it wasn't much to update. It's the same countries buying stuff and stuff again. But it's pretty cool to see all the countries that my stuff was going to. And then you guys see the USA map is finally full as well. I sold to every single state in the United States. So it's a pretty cool little thing to just keep me going as well. Just to, I love to see things going to other countries like that. So I sold this Garmin navigation system with the box. I legit don't remember where this came from. Oh, well, that helps it out. There's a sticker on it. That means I got it from the auction house. There you go. That helps. It was in lot 50. So this right here sold for $25 plus simple export rate shipping, which means that the buyer in Peru paid $16 to ship it to him. If that buyer, again, if the buyer used the global shipping program, they're probably paying $35, $40 to ship that to him. So that's why I think I got that sale, because of that. Next, I sold this guy down here. Sold this hose. So I got this in Goodwill on Dollar Sunday. I got this Dirt Devil canister vac, this hose. I got a wand, and then I got the brush for it. I decided to do when in doubt, part it out, because that's what I am known for. And I parted the whole thing out. So from the $1 listing, I listed the canister for, I think, $40. I listed the wand for like $20. Listed the brush for $15, and I listed that hose for $30. So that's like over $100 in potential sales from a $1 purchase on a Goodwill Sunday. And that hose sold. That hose sold for $30 plus shipping. It is not going international. It's going to somebody in California. Next, I sold a pair of baseball cleats. These came from, I don't know, I'm going to call that storage unit now. I guess I call it a baseball storage unit because it had the baseball bases in it that's sold locally. So these softball cleats were part of that unit as well, and these guys sold for $30. I've been in a profit on the unit ever since day 2 when I sold the blue console table. So anything that I sell from the unit from now on, from day 2, is pure profit on top, which I love to see. So a pretty cool thing here. So the milk glass little decanter. I got 2 of them from the storage unit, from the auction house. This one right here sold. I actually had 3, but I broke one while cleaning it, unfortunately. So still have 2, and then this one right here sold. I got 20 bucks for this guy. I sold a Royal Bio-Roof iridescent creamer thing. I bought this weekend at the yard sale. I got this guy there. This is the same yard sale that got a bunch of Department 56 stuff, and I sold this and I thought it was really, really cool. I figured it's probably worth some money, and I listed it, and it sold in a couple days and got $25 plus ship on it. And I'm gonna have to pack it super carefully, but look how pretty this creamer is. I have a couple of these Chromebooks, and some of them have been listed for it seems like centuries. This one is not one of them. So after doing thorough research, I came to the conclusion this is the one that sold for 50 bucks plus shipping. I got both of them at the same storage unit. I think I paid only $20 for, so that's a pretty good little flip right there. Next, I sold a brooch. Talked about brooches on my last pre-recorded video on my main channel, where I got a bunch of cool brooches at Peaches to Beaches. I didn't sell one of those. I sold one of the ones I bought previously. I sold this hummingbird right here. I got $12 for her. As you see, I have a ton of brooches in here. And they move, guys. If you want to dabble in a new category, this one, I have to say, is a lot of fun. A lot of fun looking at these things. I'll look them up. Have a lot of fun doing it, and as you see, they sell. Good thing about them too is that they're super small, so they're easy to store and they're easy to ship. Ooh, speaking of that Department 56 yard sale, I sold my first Department 56 item as well. Those who follow me on Instagram, you will see I had a huge Department 56 buy. Like, look at all these things. All these Department 56 houses that I bought at the same sale. And they're stacked. There's like 2 rows on each side. If I go to this side, you see there's more in the back here as well. I paid $40 for all that stuff that's there, which is like absolutely incredible. I sold my first one. I sold a small item. This is like a stagecoach. Sold for $13. So after fees and stuff, I'm probably gonna get 1/4 of my money back on the whole purchase in this sale right here. Some people commented on that post and asked if I was gonna wait till Christmas to list this. So I got those department stuff. I also got like 3 Avon candlesticks in that buy as well. They're right here, and I also got this huge Christmas lighthouse in there as well. And some people commented on the post asking if I was gonna wait till Christmas time to post it, and I don't. Christmas stuff sells all year round, so I don't wait for Christmas to post anything. I actually was pretty proud of myself. I bought that on Saturday, and I listed all of them on Saturday. Every Dickens Village, all the rest, everything from that yard sale listed on Saturday. Pretty proud of myself there. Mainly because I just wanted to see how much potential revenue I was gonna make. I think I spent 50 bucks in that yard sale, which I had around $700 in sales from it. So it's a pretty good sale to go to. And the best part for me was day yard sale. I got to like around 12 p.m. One of the last yard sales I went to that day, and that despite what Matt Part-Time Picker says, is you gotta be the first one there, which is, I agree, is true. You should be first to get the best items. There's a lot of yard sales that you can go to at the very end and still find amazing deals like this, because people overlook things all the time. Anyway, I saw the Webkins deer Got like $7 for that guy. I think it's the same person that bought the Dalmatian, bought the deer as well. So that's pretty cool. I sold this Superman book for $8. I have no clue where that came from. Remember when we were at 127 with Kayla and John. Kayla found a Sunbeam toaster. It's worth like $100. She found it at 5 p.m. on a yard sale day. When we were in 127, when we were at Beaches to Beaches, our last stop on Friday, I found an incredible Warhammer buy that I'm actually gonna go pick an item from right now. And she found another, like a pair of like teak flip-flops for 50 cents. It was like one of the last stops of the day. So like there's incredible items still available all day. So don't get discouraged if you're yard selling and you don't find anything good in the first couple hours. Just keep going and you're gonna find some more items. People always leave behind good stuff. Anyway, this is the Warhammer thing that sold. So this guy on a bike right here got $18 for this guy. And the reason why he sold is because someone like last week bought a Warhammer piece from me. I shipped it out. He left me positive feedback. And what I do now, what I try to do, is, if I remember, anybody that leaves me a positive feedback, I go to my notes. I have a message there written out, and I copy and paste it and send it to him. And this is the note that I send out, and this is giving me a decent amount of sales. Here's a little trick of you guys, a little trick to get more sales that I don't think many people are using. This is what I wrote. And thank you so much for your purchase and for leaving me positive feedback. Would love to have you back again soon. Next time you shop at my store, use the private coupon. I'm going to tell you guys the private coupon. It's a private coupon. Use the private coupon and get an extra 10% off your purchase. So pretty much, I do this to anybody that leaves me positive feedback. So I know that this person already shopped with me before. They were happy with their purchase. They were happy enough to leave me positive feedback. I want them to come back and buy something again. This guy bought a Warhammer piece. Well, look at this. I have a lot more Warhammer in my store. You want to come back and shop again and save this time? Here's a coupon for you. And that coupon, I told them, expires at the end of the year. You can use it as many times as you want. It expires at the end of the year. So for 10% off, and it's 10% off, which that doesn't really hurt me much at all. I paid $10 for a whole box of Warhammer pieces. So I don't care if I sell this guy. So it doesn't matter to me if I sell this guy for $20 or $18. I'm already in a profit on that buy. And I'll rather move this stuff quicker anyway. So that's what I do. I send the message to anybody that leaves me positive feedback, and it results in future sales. They come back, they use the coupon, and they buy from me again and again and again. So if you guys have eBay stores, try that. Try that. Maybe that will get you guys more sales as well. And then I sold 3 Yu-Gi-Oh cards to the same buyer. I'll dig those out later. And then the rest of it is clothes, I believe. So here are 3 clothes sales. Michael Kors, new tags polo. This came from the big buy that I made at the auction house. The tax is like $95 on it. Sold it for $25. Sold another pair of maternity jeans. Maternity jeans can sell pretty quick. These are denim divas. I actually bought these at the same Goodwill where I got the vacuum on Dollar Sunday. This was also a Dollar Sunday deal. So this sold in about like 4 or 5 days. Sold pretty fast. I got $17 for these jeans. And then I got a Marketing Spruce 2X top. I think this sold for $16 as well. So we are now back. Today's Thursday. Today's Thursday, March 31st. We are here at the warehouse. It is a little under. Who says that? There's a little before 11 in the morning. I just went to the gym this morning, got some breakfast, showered, and got here. Watched Instagram Reels for about 20 minutes, and now I'm doing work. A lot of people that watch these channels just have this assumption that I'm a robot, that I don't have a social life or a personal life, that all I do is just come and list and edit and list and ship, which is kind of true. Really don't have a social life or personal life. But no, I don't list 24/7. I am a normal human being. I am also sucked into the TikToks and the Reels, and I'm guilty of that as well. But today we have a pretty busy day. We had a decent amount of orders, 29 orders on eBay, 0 on Poshmark, 0 on Mercari, 0 on Facebook, 0 on Bonanza. All eBay, 29 sales, all eBay. Like I said in the previous video, my sister is going to start cross-posting. She is supposed to start cross-posting. So far this whole week, she cross-posted 2 items for me. So I'm hoping that number goes up a lot higher, because 2 items a week isn't what I want. Isn't the production I want. But she's slowly going to get in the groove, and once she gets in the groove, the sky's the limit. So hopefully this time next week, I come to you guys with more sales on the other platforms. I don't know if you guys noticed in the last video, I had a table that was right there, table and chairs. I got that table on the curb. I was driving home Saturday from the yard sale. I was driving to the warehouse, and I saw a table on the side of the road. Good shape, nice wooden table, 3 chairs, and I was like, free money, let's go. I brought it here, cleaned up a little bit. I spent 2 minutes cleaning it, put it up yesterday. I listed it yesterday. It sold the same day. I got $125 with delivery. They lived in Brookhaven, which is about a 12-minute ride. Love it. From the curb to $125 in my pocket in a day with like less than an hour of work. This is why I like to do what I do. It's hard to beat. And it is following up today with a really good eBay day. So let's start pulling these orders, and we can talk about what sold. So I had a question, and I think I could probably just tie this into my recording from Tuesday. When I talked to you guys, give you the hint about the coupon code on eBay. Somebody asked me a question about Poshmark. Let me try to find that question. Right here. Marlene did on my video from I Hate When This Happens. One of the most frustrating things when selling that was posted the video a while ago. So thank you for watching that, Marlene. 4 days ago, she said, when you make sales on Poshmark, do you give discounts? Do you bundle something likes more than one thing and give a discount, or do you just wait for someone to buy something? So that kind of is going to go hand in hand with what I talked about on eBay with coupons and getting sales faster. By the way, I sold this puzzle right here. This is a huge foam USA puzzle. I got this at a personal run estate sale. Those are the only estate sales I like to go to when they're run by the actual family, not by an estate sale company. You can get really good prices there. I think I paid $2 or $3 for it. It sold for $30 plus shipping. So I'm going to interpret that question in a way of how do I get more sales on Poshmark? I would guess that's what they were trying to figure out. Sold a Panasonic battery. It's right here. Look how much faster it was to be found when I have organized my camera stuff better. This thing sold, I think, for $8 or something on eBay. So on Poshmark, I have a Pasha V8 bot, which I pay $24 or $25 a month for. And the bot's job is to share my closet throughout the day, and then as soon as somebody likes my item, the bot sends them a offer of 10%. I think that's crucial for me getting more Poshmark sales, because people are already going through your closet, they're already liking it, and then if in the next couple minutes you can send them an offer to entice them to buy the item even more, that could result in more sales for you. So that's what I do with the discounts. And then if I see somebody like more than one of my items at the end of the day, and then whenever I'm on Poshmark and I see somebody like more than one of my items, I do build a bundle and send them a custom offer on that bundle. By the way, I sold this PA patch, got $5 for that. That came from the same lot of patches that I got long time ago. So that's how I get more Posh sales. I don't get that many sales with the bundle thing that I do, but the 10% offer, as soon as somebody likes my item, I get a decent amount of sales then. And then if I have time on Sundays when they have a closet clear out day or something like that it's called, where they offer like a discounted shipping, if somebody buys my item at 10% discount, I go through all the likes that I had last week, and I send them a private message, and I send a message on their bundle saying, "Hey, today Poshmark is giving you guys today only. Poshmark is giving you a deal on shipping. If you buy it, what I can do is I can decrease the value of this item by 15%. That way, you get a discount on the item and you get a discount on the shipping, but you have to buy it today." And then they tell me, yes, I want to do that. And I go ahead and drop the price, and then they buy it. So that's how I get more sales on Posh. I'm looking for some Lufthansa silverware. Yeah, 2 knives and 2 spoons. And it's right here, these guys. These guys are like vintage Lufthansa Airways spoons and knives. So like if you flew with the airline back in the day, you'll probably get these served to you while you're eating meals. So like they actually had real cutlery back in the day. They don't have like the plastic stuff that they have now. So it's pretty cool to see. I got these in a huge lot of forks and spoons and other things that I got at the auction house. That box was part of a lot, and then I think I paid $8 for a lot that had other stuff in there, and there was probably like 60 or 70 forks and spoons in there. So I am literally into pennies in that buy, and I think I sold for $14. Next, I sold a scale. This I had for quite a bit. It is up there. It's a vintage Sunbeam scale. When I saw this, I thought it looked pretty cool. I figured somebody might want to buy it, and somebody finally did. This came from a storage unit, from the same storage unit as the license plates and the vintage books and the old Coca-Cola bottles. That was part of that storage unit right there. I listed that scale for $50, listed it over a year ago. Somebody offer for $30 plus shipping. I was very happy to take that. Next, we have another part of the Dirt Devil vacuum that sold. Now I sold the canister. Figured these two things were going to sell the fastest. The canister and the hose are the most desirable parts. And I got $40 for the canister right here. So now I already have $70 on that $1 sale. I still have 2 things left to go. Next, I sold one of these plates. I also got these at Goodwill. I sold the smaller one. I sold this one. No, I sold the bigger one, not the small one. I sold this plate right here for $55 plus shipping. I think I paid $2 for it at Goodwill. I picked it up because of that mountain emblem, and then this style right here was familiar to me because I bought something similar to it at the auction house. I bought this smaller orientable at the auction house, and then when I looked up the comps on it, I was blown away at what this was selling for. So this I have listed for $100. So then I remembered this pattern, and when I saw this plate, I was like, oh, that's a very similar pattern to that, so it must be selling for something as well. And it is. So got $55 for this really cool plate right here. Saying the more I do this, the more things I pick up, the more I learn and store things away in my memory bank, the better picker I am becoming. I would have walked right past those things in the past and not even blinked. Now I'm looking at those things, picking them up, and getting some money out of them. I sold a decent amount of DVDs, so let me try to grab all of them and not forget any. First, I sold Nightbreed 1990 DVD. This guy right here. Nothing crazy. Sold for $6. I think this came from the big bundle that I bought at the auction house with DVDs. Usually, like I said, I just split them up into lots of 6 or 8 based by genre or actor. Or if there's something like looks weird or intriguing to them, I look them up and listen by themselves. Look at this like cover. I was like, that's an interesting cover. I never heard that movie. let me see if it sells by itself, and it did. So nothing crazy, $6 plus shipping, but for DVD, that's actually that's actually pretty good. Another DVD I sold was a lot of 3 Barbie DVDs. These can be different from the storage auction, or auction house. So I had 3 DVDs, 3 similar Barbie DVDs, a lot of them together. I got $12 for those. And then next on the DVD train is, where are you? Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. This is actually a Steelbook Blu-ray. It's gonna be with my Blu-rays over here. This came from the $30 auction unit that I won. This was in there. It's pretty cool. And I got $25 for this Blu-ray right here. Now the Blu-ray, the Thing Blu-ray sold for $10. Thing is the same storage unit as the Star Wars one. Here this guy is. So I got $10 for him. Godfather DVD collection sold for $12. It is up there. And this was, again, I'm not sure where this came from. So it's either auction house or storage unit. But I got $12 for this. So it doesn't sound crazy, but here we have $65 just in DVD sales. $65 in stuff that people usually just give away, give to Goodwill, donate, or throw out. In one day, I got $65 in sales from DVDs. Again, this is why I go crazy and I list things that most people wouldn't touch. But I list them because they sell. That's why I list very cheap, affordable clothes. That's why I list DVDs, because everything adds up and it sells. Oop, someone just paid for another item. So we're at the 30 sales for the day. Let's go. Hit the magical 30 number. Love to see it. Next I sold a book, but it's a car manual, I believe. Yeah, it's a vintage car manual. This came from the yard sale gold mine book sale that I'm slowly going through. And it's this really cool looking automobile guide. Look how old this book looks. This thing only sold for $10, but it is now gone. We got a good sale here. I just got these this weekend at a yard sale. I paid $45 for this golf bag, this approach wedge, the Ben Stiller made, and then these 6 irons. So I have 4 through 9, 6 irons right here. The guy, this guy at the yard sale was a little interesting because he didn't have any prices. He just had make an offer on everything. He's like, how much is this? Make an offer. How much is this? Make an offer. And I'm always really weird because I have no clue. Like, I have no clue where their mindset is on what to offer, you know? So I was like, I don't know, $35. Is that get it done? And he replied with $125. And I was like, ugh, $125 is a little way too much. I'm just gonna pass. And then his counter was $45. And I was like, $45 sold. Again, I don't know much. I'm still slowly learning about golf clubs. All I know is like the good brands. I know TaylorMade was a good brand. I don't know if T9's good or anything. I didn't even know what the A stood for. I had to ask Flippy what it is. He said it was an approach wedge. So I spent $45. Figured out it was going to be a good deal. Thinking I could sell the bag. Thinking I could sell the bag for like $100 and just whatever these things sell for. So the bag actually sells for more than $100. So it's only about like $150 because it's a very popular bag. It's 14 slots, which is good. The approach wedge by itself also sells for $50. And then these right here sold for $175. So 45 into 175 already. I can't complain, and I still have 2 things to sell. So that's going to be pretty good. That's going to be a pretty good buy for me. Next I sold a surge protector. battery backup surge protector. I think I got this at the auction house. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh man, this thing is heavy. I keep forgetting how heavy this thing is. I got 30 bucks for this guy. He probably weighs like 65 pounds. I think I paid like 2 or 3 bucks for him. He had to have been in a lot of other things. That's usually the good thing about the auction house, is you just get big lots of things and then stuff just sells for what it sells for. So these, I'm actually surprised I still have these, to be honest, because these things are gorgeous. And I still have a decent amount. I might have to go and adjust some prices to get it moving. So another Anthropology pillowcase. You see, I still have 1, 2, 3 totes full of them. I got them at a really good deal, and I got these back in, I want to say 2019 or 2020, and I made my money back after like selling 3 cases, and I had probably like 50 or so cases in here. This one right here sold. So I don't have that many left, but they're slowly selling. I used to get like 50 bucks a piece for them back when I listed all of them. Now I think I still have listed for 50, and I guess the market for them just isn't there anymore. At 50, somebody sent me an offer for this one for $30, and I took it. So I might have to look into that over the weekend or something and see what I can do. See if they even listed, to be honest, because a lot of times they just could be just there but not even be listed. So I might have to relist some of them as well. But that pillowcase sold. We got some plush sales today as well. So the Snoopy Easter plush for $12. To be honest, I didn't even know I had this. I had no clue that I had this guy right here. When somebody sent me an offer, I was like, I have a what? And I did, and he sold. So glad to see that. Then I sold a Wile E. Coyote Looney Tunes plush for $25. This is a vintage 1994 one. I want to say, I think I got it at like a Whatnot auction. Jen, if you're watching, did I get this from you? I feel like I got it from somebody's Whatnot auction. This guy right here sold for 25 bucks. We're slowly running out of room there. Let's see, next I saw this pan right here. I think this came from the auction house. It's a pretty cool like griddle pan. Roch and Gus is the brand. Sold for 25 bucks. Next we have a couple cards. I'm just gonna tell you, sold 2020 Panini Draft Jerry Jeudy, $5, and then 2018 Panini Nick Chubb rookie for $4. They both sold. And I sold some pine cones. These came from the $30 storage unit as well. Got all these really cool vintage Christmas ornaments there. All that you see right here. Look how cool these guys are. Like, we got some really cool like hedgehogs and polar bears and owls and squirrels and whatever you name it. And we had some pine cones, and I listed these first because I thought that those were the only ornaments I had. Then I found another ornament box later, so this is some other ones separately. So these 3 right here I listed later, and these 3 pine cones sold, and they sold for 10 bucks. So I'm gonna wait to see when a guy gets them, and if they like them, I'm gonna tell him, hey, I have like 8 more in my store if you want to complete your pine cone collection or whatever. But these are really cool vintage pine cone ornaments, and they are gone. I sell and list a lot of ornaments, and you guys were gonna figure it out pretty soon if you guys keep watching these order pool videos. There's gonna be tons of ornaments, especially if we get closer to Easter. Especially if we get closer to Easter, guys. We're gonna get a lot more Christmas ornaments because people love buying Christmas ornaments on Easter. No, when we get closer to Christmas, you will see a lot more of them sell. There's also another book, Arabian Nights. I think this also came from that gold mine yard sale. This book right here also got $10 for that book, and it's also sold. Love to see it. And it's also a brooch. Speaking of Christmas, it's also a nativity brooch. So this wasn't part of my big brooch buy in Georgia. These brooches I bought earlier in the auction house. I sold this little guy right here, this nativity brooch, and I got $10 for him. It's kind of the reason why I bought that sash in Georgia to begin with, because I bought all of these brooches earlier, all of these like right here, and I was surprised to see the value of them. So lady wanted 20 bucks for that sash. I was like, yes, no brainer, I am buying that. Speaking of things at the auction house, got this there. This is a new little Charmers Hazel locket. This came from a lot of toys that I got right before Christmas time. Most of them are in here. This was part of that, and this guy sold for $10. I have no clue what little Charmers are actually. Is that like a new show? Popular show? I don't know. But that guy sold. This I also got in Georgia. Fortunately, this is one of the videos. Fortunately, this is one of the yard sales where I don't have footage from because I stopped recording. I don't have footage from it because I was recording in my car. I did it like so many times at Georgia. I don't know why. Like, so this, like I said before, like when you go to yard sales, you hit record, and then when you go into your car, you have to hit record again to stop recording. And I, for some reason, forgot about that 4 or 5 times in Georgia. So then what I had saved when I was editing was just the whole drive with Kayla talking. And then as soon as we get out of the car, I hit record again and I stopped recording. But this yard sale right here was one of them. I think I paid like $1 or $2. This is one of the same yard sales as the Care Bears that I sold over the weekend. This is a Breyer horse, guys. These horses actually sell for money, and you can tell based on the leg right there. It's a Breyer. And this horse right here sold for 25 bucks. All right, sold more Department 56 stuff that I got from over the weekend. I sold farm animals set of 4. See it from over here. This is what these guys look like. I think I sold the first thing for 13. I sold these for 16. So I'm at what, $29. I paid $40 for the Dickens stuff, Department 56 stuff. So 1 more sale or 2 more sales, and I'm going to be in a profit. And I have so many more of these things to sell. But yep, those guys are also now gone. So now let me grab the clothes that sold and be right back. All right, so not much from the clothes to talk about. So a Terrace Sky 3X stop. This came from a donation pickup. Terrace Sky, I think it's a Walmart brand. It's not a good brand, but 3X is a good size, so they will sell. I think I got 12 bucks for this. Buffalo David Benton jeans sold for $18, and then like a toddler Nike hoodie sold for 14 bucks as well. So there we have it. That is what I want to see every single day. That is kind of my goal now. When we're ramping up the sales, I don't want to have room in my order pool area. I want this to be packed like this with sales. Actually, let me try to freeze it right here. That might be my thumbnail for the video. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.